I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and here's your weather on demand forecast. Well, what an Easter Sunday it was. Temperatures were really all over the board depending on where you were. One thing's for certain though, the closer to Lake Superior you were, it was much chillier and certainly cloudier as well. These were the high temperatures for Easter Sunday, 45 only from Munising, Marquette, that's the National Weather Service, where they did see a few peaks of sun in the early afternoon hours. Spike temperatures to 52 degrees. Elsewhere though, believe it or not, mid-60s. Menominee was almost 70, but 65 for Escanaba, 66 for Iron Mountain, and only 48 out in Newberry. Well, again, happy Easter to everyone. Take a look at the weather for the last 4 Easters, and you'll notice a trend here. We do see temperatures rather chilly, at least the last couple of years, even today as well. Marquette, by the way, was not 52. That was at the Weather Service. We were in the 30s for a large part of the day. It did make its way to the low 40s, but last year, 2016, we were 38 degrees, 30 in 2015, 2 years ago, and 3 years ago we were 65. But notice every year what I have in green, those are all precipitation or rain amounts. Notice we had some type of precipitation, and actually it rained on us. You go back even farther, 2012, so the last 6 Easters we've seen precipitation. You have to go back to 2011 to find a dry Easter Sunday. So there's certainly a trend there that we've seen, and more rain tonight is expected. We can already see some showers starting to redevelop, especially from the west. And look off to the north, you see much colder air is already working its way in, and that means a little bit of snow as well is not out of the question. As far as the southern UP though, we got a 35-mile-an-hour wind gust from Iron Mountain, so no fog there. But elsewhere along Lake Superior, especially the highest elevations of Marquette and Bexar counties, it's very foggy, and it's going to stay that way until some of that rain and even a little bit of light snow pushes its way forward tomorrow morning. Temperatures though, again, were ranging dramatically. 60s in Chicago, and it was in the near 70 in Detroit again today. Didn't have to go all that far below the bridge to find much warmer readings. Even Menominee though was 70. Green Bay was in the 70s. Right now we're seeing the cooling trend though. Just to our north, it's 28 degrees from Thunder Bay and also from Winnipeg. And the battle between cold and warm air is taking place now, and the cold air is going to be winning out for us in this 6-day period, unfortunately, if you want to see spring temperatures. Well, dry downstate, at least near Traverse City and towards the center of the mitten, but for us, we're talking about another batch of precipitation in the form of both rain and snow. Primarily rain, especially as we warm things up a little bit, at least in the mid-morning to late morning hours on Monday. But just be aware of that though, especially western UP. The roads will be a little bit slippery tomorrow morning. But then tomorrow afternoon, early evening, the low pressure slides to our south. Precipitation does end. It will be from north to south, that is, but still a very cool day, and unseasonably so, really, for mid-April standards. Here, the high temperatures, very cloudy and gloomy, 37 across the north, that's it. 10 degrees above average, or even a little bit more than that, 10 to 12 degrees below average, and 45 in the south with that rain, with that snow changing to rain in the afternoon. Could see very light accumulations over the northwest. Now, your TV 6-day forecast, get used to the gloom because there's a lot more where that came from. Tuesday, though, we warm up to 50 early on in the day. Then it rains later on in the afternoon into the early evening hours. Wednesday, we catch a break. We're back in the mid-40s, but mostly cloudy skies. We're in between systems there. Cool things down again. 40 seems optimistic for Thursday. Across the north, we're not going to get out of the 30s. We'll be in the mid to upper 30s, near 40 south. Chance to see some rain and snow, but by next weekend, things are looking a little bit better.